This is where sports and faith come together. Our long-term goal would be to have 200 prospects there and 30 college coaches. They could get an offer that changes their life. Registration will be noon to 1. Players will get height, weight, hand size, wingspan. Then they'll get to run through the 40, the 5-10-5, the L drill. And then the second part of the day will be position drills, getting to work with position coaches, open their hips, run, break on a football. The linemen will get to compete in one-on-one drills, and the skill players will get one-on-one, some 7-on-7 included. But, it's a very low cost. It's $25. And we're excited to get to offer this service to connect college coaches with prospects. We're grateful to do it, and we're excited for the momentum that's being created behind it.
I'd like to welcome everybody to the Coaches in the Mouth pod. This is Coach Jeff Williams, along with Coach Brady Cook and the Mouth Brent Bender. We've got the man here, Jeb Huckeba, former Razorback. Talk to us. You're here at the clinic, 1,100 coaches, man. Talk to us. The excitement going on in this room right now.
What a special opportunity to connect with coaches here, and just the excitement of coaching this sport, football. And I'm just thrilled to get an opportunity to interact and visit just here with FCA. My background is coaching as well. I did that for 10 years. And then now I've been on staff for 5 years with FCA. Coach Barry Lunny Sr. recruited me out of coaching and teaching into this sports ministry role. Appreciate him and his influence among the state of Arkansas with coaching and faith. And Coach Williams, I don't live too far from you, and Bray, we're up in Northwest Arkansas together. So to get to see y'all down here at this setting, this venue at the State Coaches Clinic is pretty special.
Well, let's talk about what we got going on here. We got big FCA Combine. That deal back, I remember when I first started coaching, when I was at El Dorado, we'd load up 2 buses and we'd start off at Little Rock Central back in the day. And you're bringing that deal back. Talk to us a little bit what we're trying to do with this. Obviously outreach, but a combine and things like this give back to the kids.
I remember as a senior in high school at Harding Academy participating in the FCA Combine in Little Rock and seeing a lot of different college coaches there. This will be a different location with a little bit different focus. What we're wanting to do is give players that may not be as highly recruited but want to play in college, so current sophomores and juniors. We're inviting college coaches from the Division II, D3, NAIA, and junior college level to have a chance to evaluate players through verified testing. We are working with what I would consider an expert, a guy named Wayne Orr who runs KC Varsity Combines. They've been doing those since 2012. And then Dustin Kuhn will be a strength coach resource for us there at Bentonville High School. Coach Jody Grant and their district has opened up their Tiger Athletic Facility and their football field. Registration will be noon to 1. Players will get height, weight, hand size, wingspan. Then they'll get to run through the 40, the 5-10-5, the L drill. And then we'll have an inspiring message of faith, FCA-based message. And then the second part of the day will be position drills, getting to work with position coaches, displaying their physical attributes, whether they can open their hips, run, break on a football. The linemen will get to compete in one-on-one drills, and the skill players will get one-on-one, some 7-on-7 included. But, it's a very low cost. It's $25. And we're excited to get to offer this service to connect college coaches with prospects that they could get an offer that changes their life to get to compete at the collegiate level, even if it's not a Division I level. So that's what we're excited about, and we're building towards that right now.
Well, talk to us a little bit where we're at. I know you're trying to grow numbers, and that's why you're here, get the word out. What's your goal, what you're looking for and that kind of deal?
Our long-term goal would be to have 200 prospects there and 30 college coaches. We're against some of our challenges, or spring football can also happen during this time on March 8th. But really all we need is one coach from a university to attend. We'd welcome more from one place. But we'd like to get to 30 college coaches and 200 prospects. Right now, we're not anywhere close to that. We've got 13 kids registered and 3 colleges that have committed: Harding University, Lyon College, and Northeastern State in Tahlequah. But being here allows us to share the opportunity with more college and high school coaches, because I really think the high school coaches want their players to be exposed to opportunities like this.
What are the impacts that FCA
Absolutely,
I guess has on student athletes in that high school age range?
For sure. Well, they're going to get to hear the gospel message, and that could change their life. We know it can, and that's why we do what we do. But also, we want to connect them with their current high school FCA. If they don't have one, maybe they could be a catalyst to start it, a huddle, which is a small group Bible study that meets regularly. We also do coaches huddles, so a college coach or a high school coach may be there with their player, and they could hear something that could impact them and their desire to grow in their faith or to follow Christ for the first time. And then the collegiate huddles that are already existing on campus that may be a part of the coaches' programs that come could also be a way for whatever college that they might go to. They'll already be looking for that FCA huddle that's on campus, or they could even talk to their assistant coach about starting one. So there's a lot of different things that could happen from this. But really, our mission is to lead every coach and every athlete into a growing relationship with Jesus and the church. That's the Big C church, not any specific church, but the church in general. So we're grateful to get to be a part. This is where sports and faith come together, and we feel like this combine could be a great place for prospects and coaches to come.
Well, it's a great deal. I mean, like I said, that it went on for years. I used to have it in Little Rock, and as a former coach, it was a great opportunity with those kids, what they've done in off season all year long, and they go, get a chance to be looked at and tested, and then get the message also, which everybody needs, obviously.
That's right.
And it's just a great thing you guys bringing it back and everything.
Well, we're grateful to do it, and we're excited for the momentum that's being created behind it. And I'm here today with some of our Central Arkansas FCA staff, and they're also helping promote it. We have not marketed as just Arkansas. It's a regional-based event. We're working with our other staff in Southwest Missouri, Northeast Oklahoma, and even Southeast Kansas. There's a guy named Gary Larson who's inviting coaches from that area to come down and be a part as well. We hope it grows into a regional event.
Well, that's the whole point and that part of it and everything.
You mentioned your staff, and I think this is an important question. Who's keeping Becky Patterson in line? How's she doing?
She's doing great, Bray. I remember she connected you and I when you were a senior in high school. We had a group of Division I college prospects that were getting ready to go to their colleges and do what they were recruited to do. But she set us up with a chance to talk about how to live out your faith on the college campus, which can be very tough. Remember as a Razorback, we had AAO, Arkansas Athletes Outreach, and they provided opportunities for us to connect with other student athletes that were also wanting to be a part, wanted to include faith in their athletic experience. But it's not easy. There's a lot of pressures, a lot of temptations, a lot of challenges that the modern day student athlete faces. And Becky's someone that inspires others toward living for Christ in a high athletic level like you got to do. So I'm really glad that she's still a part of our ministry. She's faced some major challenges. Losing her daughter, Michaela, was one of the greatest ones. But for her to continue to, show up every day and give her best for the kingdom of God is something that I've been blessed by, and I know you have too. Yeah.
Well, when's the date on this
it's
again?
March 8th,
okay.
Saturday.
Where can our coaches find this information?
If you'll go to my X or Twitter handle, Huckeby Jeb, at Huckeby Jeb, you'll find more information. You can register there through the QR code link. I'm here at the clinic. I've got physical handouts that I can give coaches that want more information that includes the QR code where their players can register. But if they want to just learn more, Twitter or X will be the best place, and follow me there at Huckeby Jeb.
Well, Jeb, you guys do an amazing job in your service, and your love for athletics and love for the Lord. I mean, people don't know this, is my dad gave his dad his first job, and I remember when he was born, and that tells you how old I am, and it's a bad look sometimes, but we're still going. But phenomenal watching you, just the growth as a player going through, but just the way you live your life and the influences. I mean, I got kids at FCA where I work at, and your name comes up, and just the influence that you are having over these young people and leading them in the right direction. It's bar none, because it's the most important decision they'll ever make.
Thank you. That I can't tell you how much that means, and I feel so blessed to get to do it. I didn't plan on getting out of coaching. He
was a pretty good coach too.
Yeah, I know.
I had 1 year where I wasn't coaching, and I was evaluating different things in my life, and this opportunity opened up to go into full-time sports ministry, and it was a risk.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know if the income was going to be guaranteed, and asking people to support our ministry through faith and through finances, that was a big step of faith. But the Lord provided, and people like Coach Lunny and T. Ray Grandstaff and others who've been a part of this ministry believed in myself and my wife, and so it's been almost 6 years now.
Wow.
And I'm loving it. I feel so thankful to get to be a part of it, to get to do two things that I'm passionate about, which is sports and faith. So thank you for your kind words and the opportunity to get to be on this podcast today, and for y'all being here. So,
well, thank you for coming on.
Yeah,
we'll
thanks,
get
Coach.
the word out and get it to the guys, and let's have a big combine up there later on down the road.
all right, let's do it. Thank you.
Thank you for coming on, Jeb.
All right.